I wish for us that we dare to carry the message of happiness, the positive messages, the potential of our humanness to be happy campers, even now, where everything is going to shit in the movie, or a lot. We're here in Arunachala, in Tiruvannamalai. I'm sometimes thinking when I see those pictures in the ashram of Ramana Maharshi, and I remember stories that I read. This was all happening, a lot of that was happening during World War II. One of the most awful times in humanity in this dream. And our open hearts react with compassion, just even thinking about such times that seem to be happening in a different form, again with these wars emerging in the world right now. But these people here in the ashram and Ramana, they were focusing on happiness. Even there were dramatic events in the world, they were firmly holding the ground of truth. Which is like a beacon of hope also in this world. If we all just put the heads in the sand, we're not helping anyone. It's not helping. And most of us will feel that and deeply, deeply conditioned in that way. We all, to a certain degree, are in Western society. That this original sin, it's even in our, we could say it's in our genes. This, you are not okay. Remember all the bad times in your life and in history of humanity. Don't get too happy. It's not okay. You have grabbed the apple of good and evil and took that bite, and now you're going to suffer for the rest of eternity. What a great drama story, yes. Super. I mean, we're enjoying it so much, we keep playing it for thousands of years. Given. But we can see not only through it, we can live in a way that may inspire the world, the people around us, that we can be free and happy, independent of what's going on in the movie. And a way to free ourselves from this original sin that we kind of all carry is to see it, to acknowledge it, to see that there is like in me this little trace just popped up where I was noticing that I'm spreading this positive message of being ourselves is okay. To see that there is a part in our psyche, so to speak, that may still believe it's not okay. That believes that, I mean, there is this terrible people walking around telling everyone that human nature is by nature flawed and that we are beyond hope and that we are always gonna make war and hurt ourselves. And it's so deeply woven in our culture that we are not good people. But we are. We are good people, all of us. Our essential nature is only good. And knowing that and living that and embodying that the natural expression of this understanding is happiness. It is peace. Is the bubbling joy of being alive. It's our nature, it's given. We got this, so to speak. So all we need to do, so to speak, is to see through these filters, recognize these filters, these conditioning, these beliefs that tell us otherwise, that foremost tell us first that we are a separate person in competition with all these other separate persons for happiness. And then all that follows from this point of view perspective, this egoistic individual perspective on life. If we can see through the filters, we don't even need to clean them all. They clean through understanding and seeing. Most of the clearing and purification, as it's called traditionally, happens. And we may support that in some or other way. But we don't even need to be free of this conditioning as long we can see in the moment, here's a filter telling me that something is not okay, that I am not okay, that you are not okay. If you be like that, then I'll be okay, and then we'll be okay. If the world behaves in this and that way, then I'll be okay. Like that? No, I'm not okay like that. No. If the world would just stop being such an unhappy place, I could be finally happy. In the waiting line. Stuck in the waiting line for happiness, for future happiness, when the world finally agrees with my belief system, with my conditioning, so I can be happy.